Hello Libra, welcome to your November 2025 reading. So let's have a look at what messages Spirit has for you. I'm just going to pop these aside. These are letting go messages. So I'm just going to pull one at the end of your reading just as a final little message. So we'll leave that till later. Thank you Spirit for being here. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you, Libra. So again, just very fluid. Whatever messages come out. So you may end up with a lot of cards or not many cards. We'll just see what comes your way. Messages for Libra, Spirit, please. Got the feeling there was one little one that wanted to come out. Libra, I do apologise for my voice. It's spring here in Australia and I've got terrible allergies, so I'm a little bit croaky and a little bit nasally, so please forgive me. How do you want these, Spirit? Like this? Okay. So how are you, my friends? I hope you're all well. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you for the month of October. I hope I haven't been saying October. No, definitely the month of November we're looking at now. Let's have a look at what messages Spirit has for the month of November 2025. Okay, Libra. Let's have a look. I might just see if I can lighten that up a bit, looking a bit dark. I hope that's okay. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands, we have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Emperor, we have the Seven of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Six of Cups, we have Trust and Blessed. Quite interesting here. You've got young energy, Libra. You've got the two pages and then the Six of Cups. So let's see where this message takes us. But straight up, I'm getting a real message of that beginner mind. So coming into everything with a sense of the new, the awe, the wonderment, that kind of energy. So we start your reading with the Four of Wands, and I feel that straight up in the beginning of November 1, I feel like you're going to be really happy about something, or you're really happy to be leaving October behind, or happy to be embracing something new. So there's something that you're walking towards that I feel is known to you, Libra. So you know what this is. Holidays. Something new, but something that really makes you quite happy. I normally get a much more deeper, in-depth meaning with this card, but that's all I'm getting with this card. It's just like you start the month with something that you're looking forward to. And the interesting thing is when you get to that, or when this thing happens, or if it's like a holiday that you're looking forward to, but maybe it's not going to happen now, you're just maybe in the planning of it now. I get the feeling that it moves you forward in a surprising way. So these two energies couldn't be any more different, but the way I'm seeing it is the 4 and the 5, so it goes one, like there's a chronological time order here with it, I'm feeling. And there's a sense that looking forward to this, whatever this is, helps you to identify something in your life that doesn't fit anymore. And I don't normally get the meaning something fits or doesn't fit with the Five of Pentacles, but that's the messages that are coming through for you. These two people, or these two people and these two people, couldn't be more different. There's so much joy here. And there there isn't any joy here. This is very much thriving and surviving, almost, is the energy I'm getting. But there's a sense in your reading, Libra, that this leads to this. So the situation could happen at the very beginning of the month, like I said. So this could be something that happens right at the very beginning of the month. Or it could be something that you're planning, something that you're looking forward to. Either way, you're looking forward to it. And it makes you so glaringly aware of something, and that you've never noticed before. And this is something in your tangible world. And you don't want this. Now, Libra, it can be so many different things. Aspect of yourself, relationship, job, so many different things. Habits, whatever this card signifies for you. This is a general reading, so you need to apply it to how it fits with you. But you're going to look at it from a completely new perspective. So it's funny because this Four of Pentacles could almost not be here in your reading. And Spirit's saying, to me, it feels really unimportant. And in the scheme of your life, Libra, this is unimportant. It's not a major life-changing event. It's literally you taking a holiday or a long weekend, or there's a party coming up that you're really looking forward to. It is something, I believe, that involves others, but it's nothing big. Yet the outcome of it is huge in your life. Because the Five of Pentacles, I often see these two people, and I always see them going around and around and around the church, almost like they can't even see that there is a strong, warm structure there that can assist them. And I feel like there's something you've been turning around, Libra, for quite a while, and have not seen it. And I feel that it has quite an impact on you. When you see this, this Emperor, I'm seeing him kind of sitting there going, oh, okay. Almost like he seeked counsel, and what his advisors have come back and told him just blows him away, like, oh, is that even possible? But I don't feel that, this could happen in a discussion with others, but I don't really see it this way. I just see it like there's a penny that drops in a massive way. And it takes you from this page to this Emperor, and there couldn't be more different energies. The Emperor is an embodiment of all four kings. They're the last of the court cards. And the page is the beginning. It's the spark. It's the unknown. There's so much uncertainty here. There's so much certainty here. Yet this Emperor is giving me that sense of, wow. It's almost like, I need to sit down to take this all in. I don't know what this is, Libra. And for the way that this card has been shown to me as non-eventful, this is so eventful. This is so interesting, Libra, as I was just gazing on the card, and I've got messages from Spirit swirling in my head, but nothing that I could really grasp onto. I suddenly saw this is like a version of you in the past, and this is a version of you in the future. And I know that sounds a bit weird, but is there something that you've been hoping for? Maybe, I wouldn't go back to as a child, although you maybe could, but definitely as a teenager or a young adult. And I'm talking, you know, before your mid-20s. And there's this sense that it's almost like your future self had to sit down, because finally this self is bringing a past dream into fruition. And it's almost like this emperor is looking at you in the now, going, they're on the path, they got it. It's funny because this emperor said seeked counsel, and what the council told him has just blown him away, and he's had to take a seat. But I think he's witnessing a great pivot in your life, I want to say, Libra. Some long-held dream or an aspect of yourself that you thought would go further than it did and it didn't, or an aspect of yourself that fizzled out into adulthood, maybe an aspect of yourself that was fun, an aspect of yourself that loved a particular place or something like that. And your future self has just witnessed you taking, no, thank you, Spirit. I was going to say taking that first step. You're not even taking that first step, but remembering it. Like you see something. Virgo, I mean, Libra, sorry. It was interesting that I said Virgo. Maybe there might be a message in their reading for you, though that's not really the message I'm getting. Libra, this is going to feel odd. The message is a little odd. And this is going to feel odd, because the future you that is living what this younger you wanted is witnessing a point in time where a version of you says yes. I almost don't want to talk anymore. Spirit's gone quiet, almost in the sense of, I feel like we almost, you know, like in a meditation, when the meditation goes into a visualization, the person telling the meditation, guiding the meditation, thank you, Spirit, needs to stop talking so the person can visualize what they're being asked to visualize. I feel that sense here. I feel like I need to stop talking so you can take this in. It's almost like the future you and the past you collide into the you that is now. And it's funny because with this future you, the future you is living this. But the future you is in awe of you at the moment, Libra. Because it sees, it is witnessing you at this stage of awareness. This cracking open where suddenly you're seeing things that you have never seen about yourself, or you have. A spirit's really telling me this is something about your past. I don't really believe as young as childhood, but maybe for some of you it is. But I really do believe it's from your teens to your very early adulthood, so teens to very early 20s. And it doesn't matter how old you are now. And then there's this awakening. And it's quite awe-inspiring. And the reason why your future self is probably having a remembering of what you are going through now, and they are witnessing it as you go through it. And their energy is going to pull you forward, pull you through this. You've got the Seven of Cups. This awakening, this revisiting something, obviously it will look different to how you would have thought about it back then, because you were younger, and obviously there's many versions of you that have passed since then, especially if you're older now. So there's been a lot of shiny things on your path between these two. But Spirit didn't want this card between these two, because you're just going to get these knowings, Libra, that you can't possibly know. But you're going to get them. And there is a level of trust. You know, small children trust that they will be looked after because they do not have the capability to look after themselves. They just know that it'll be okay because it needs to be okay for their survival. I don't feel you have been in survival mode, whatever that looked like for you. Remember, this is a general reading. You're no longer in that survival mode. But there has been a lot of things that have taken up your time, your energy, your headspace, sometimes even your health, your wealth, your well-being. And there's a sense with this Page of Cups, I love how the Page of Cups follows the Seven of Cups, because here you're very much in a state of, I don't know what to choose. And this is what life is like when we live life. We have no guarantee when we make a choice. We can guess that the odds might be good or not so good, or, you know, sometimes we know we're taking a bigger risk than at other times. But sometimes that bigger risk lands us firmly on the ground, whereas a littler one that we thought was a sure thing, ended up fizzling out and not bringing us much further on our journey. But with the page following this Seven of Cups, you make this choice and you're quite surprised by it. Because even the future you looking back at you experiencing this is in awe. So this takes courage. There's a sense here that there's a bit of a leap of faith. You don't have the Fool card. But this page has taken a cup and there's a fish in it. It's surprising. It's like, ooh, I wasn't expecting that. But in a good way. This choice is not made from this place. From this place, your choices are based in fear and lack. So you can't get to this Ace of Cups with the surprise, with the blessing in it. From this place you can. Especially with your higher self guiding you. Libra, I can't understate enough this pull that you're going to feel. You won't be able to explain it. It won't make logical sense. But it's this pull just the same. And you listen to it. And it starts so, I want to say innocently, just so, with no fanfare or anything like that. It's this one little thing that you do or that you're looking forward to, and it just changes something. You know, Spirit just showed me, look, you've got 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's funny because in some of the earlier readings I said there's no chronological order to this reading. The reading is just, it's going to be a little bit of this energy, then it's going to flow into this energy. So quite a few of the other signs had that. Just don't look at the cards in any order because there is no order. Yours is ordered. Yours is this chronological timeline, which is quite interesting in itself. And I'm asking Spirit, why are we, like, why is that so important? Like, why have I had to say that? And Spirit said, you will see. But when you look back, you will see everything that led you to this energy. This is your future self. And your future self is always your higher self because it knows more. And this page, like this one here, is full of awe and wonderment. It knows, they know that they don't know. And I know that sounds basic, but that knowing that you don't know, like fully comprehending it and embodying it, means we don't come at things thinking we should know what to do next. We don't come at things, choices, thinking we should know the outcome of every choice. But the pages come at everything with curiosity. If I pick this, what will happen? If I pick this. And a page knows that sometimes it just needs to pick. Because it's in the picking and the walking the path that it has picked that it will see, oh, actually this is not for me. Let's go back and see what else, what changes can I make? But it always learns something from the path. And this cup leads you to the Six of Cups. And there's almost like a sense here, the Six of Cups comes before the Seven of Cups. And I feel that it brings you to something that came before all your other choices. This is telling me, Libra, that you have come so much into alignment. You're leaving, you're still going to be fearful, you're still going to be unsure, but you're leaving that behind when it comes to choosing. You're no longer going to make the choices from a 5. You're going to make it from the 6. Joy-filled. Aligned with who you are and what you want out of life. Life is not going to be dictating to you. You're going to be dictating to life. And yes, there's a certain level of co-creation. So sometimes, you know, we do feel life happens to us, but it's only when we give away our control. This is very empowered. And there's a lot of choices in this reading. And don't be afraid of those, Libra, because you are so capable in the energy that you are in to make those choices. The only thing I can really stress, Libra, is just make sure that you don't rush. You will know when you come into this energy, and I'm talking you will know. And then we've got the Oracle and we've got Trust, which I think is so befitting to this energy. And it says, your life is working out to a higher plan that loves you and wants the best for you. There is sunshine ahead. And the affirmation is, I enjoy trusting the universe. And here the universe is your higher self, one and the same. I use them interchangeably. It's a higher guidance. That's what you're tapping into, Libra. This feels like a really miracle kind of reading. It feels, though it's not going to be a miracle really, but it just feels like one of those times in our life where we fit and everything fits. So I'm going to leave that for you to ponder. And your final card is Blessed. Beloved child of the universe, believe that goodness will arise in your life. Trust in the beauty that is destined for you. Yes. Oh, so much beauty. There is a gentleness to the Six of Cups. It's a beautiful energy. It's a kind energy. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very benefic energy, I think is the word I'm looking for. The affirmation on this card is, I open my arms to receive the many blessings meant for me. And the many blessings for you, Libra, are that you're going to know what is for you and what isn't. Oh, not at all the reading I was expecting. Very, very, very interesting, Libra, but really, really interesting. Oh, you've got a few letting go cards. They all got stuck in my hand, so we'll take them all. Oh, I like this. Your mind is a recorder. Let go of all negative, unkind replays and replace them with elevated sounds. Yeah, you know, Libra, you're talking and you talk, you're walking and you walk. A river of love flows through you when you let go. So, so true. There's just this river, this flow is this knowing, and it's this pull. And because of the river, the flow, you're not digging in your heels. It's almost like, you're like, I'm going to offer no resistance to this, so I'm going to get on a boat and I'm going to let the river take me. You're still doing you, Libra, but you're doing it in a very aligned, very aware way. And you'll see the choices that comes your way, the way your life changes. And finally, you've got stand in a garden and be thought-free just for a moment. Stand in a garden and be thought-free just for a moment. And I think it's going to be something that you're just going to be embracing this gratefulness that it does stop thoughts, especially negative ones and ones that have been on replay for quite a while, because I do see a replay like this has been turning. It's funny that it says recorder, it's like the old turntables. It's been turning for a while, and you've pressed pause and now you're going forward. Oh, such a beautiful reading, Libra. Love and light, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.